The 1% effect. How to get 365 times, 37 times better at your social media in the next 365 days. The 1% effect tells us. Now if you look up, I'm going to put you onto a guy that you need to check this lad out on Instagram because he's awesome, particularly for health related stuff, okay? Called Beanie Rehab. And he's got a post. If you go back through his feed, there's a post there and it shows a little graph. If you improve by 1% per day over 365 days, you actually improve 37 times. You're 37 times better by the time you get to that 365 days. If you go backwards, if you decrease by 1% every day, over those 365 days, then by the end of it, you're actually 0.03% worse than what you were when you started. So in actual fact, by doing nothing, you're actually going backwards. Now, where this comes into it, this headline is Frank Kern versus Brad Sugars. There's a lad named Brad Sugars that's got a franchise here in Australia called Action Coaching. And I'm not bagging him. Brad's very smart, built a very good brand. And I know 3 or 4 action coaches, all great people, really know what they're doing. But there's one thing that they've dropped the ball with, that Action Coaching has dropped the ball with, and it's social media. They have not kept pace with what's going on. They haven't got 1% better. They're not going up like that. That's what I've said about Frank Kern. Frank Kern's going up like that, okay? Action Coaching social media is going like that. They're getting literally worse all the time. There's a post in my feed at the moment. I'm going to pull this post apart. It's today's Sunday. It's going to be next week because I've got to sit and go through it. So the best way I can describe this post, okay, is to say to you, it's a 1980s Yellow Pages ad gone wrong. Now, if you put an 1980s Yellow Pages ad on social media these days, and that's what it looked like, it's fucking terrible. I've never seen anything like it. You put that on social media, it's going to get zero attention, and they would just be burning a ton of cash. I'm actually going to go and do a screen capture of it because what'll happen, it's just going to get to the point where Facebook's just going to go, no one's even looking at this, it's costing you too much to advertise this thing, we're just going to shut it down. That's going to happen with this ad very quickly. So I'm going to show you, because remember back in, I think the first episode, we talked about Perry Marshall says about social media, when done with extreme competence, which is the way Frank Kern does it, is $1,000 per hour task. So I'm going to show you, pull Frank's system apart and show you how he does it with extreme competence. And then I'm going to show you this other thing, this Yellow Pages ad that gone wrong. I'm going to show you the difference between the two, and all of a sudden it's going to get, a light bulb's going to go off for you like that. It's going to click, and you're going to realise, hang on a second here, what we're doing's not right. We need to change it. We need to start getting 1% better every day because we're just going backwards and we're getting run over by the people that are improving by 1%. Anyway, that's it. Keep an eye out for that one. It will be titled, what was it? What's his name? Brad Sugars versus Frank Kern, the Facebook face-off. That's going to be coming next Sunday. So keep an eye out for that one. And actually, a 1% improvement for the day. It's actually a Frank Kern quote. I'm going to link to an image for you that I saw on Frank Kern's page today. And he said the missing link in most people's marketing these days is goodwill. The amount of goodwill in the market. That's the difference between whether it actually works and whether you just waste money on it. So, also going to show you when we do that video how Frank builds goodwill. All right, that is it. Speak soon.